I'm back here again, and today we'll be starting with the division of algebraic expressions, and I hope you all have practiced all the multiplication, addition, and subtraction part, and and you all are clear with all those concepts, right? So, but keep practicing those numbers, right? Now let us come to the division of algebraic expressions. Okay. So as you can see, I've written 4 questions over here, and we'll be solving one after the another. Okay. So division. The first number, just look at the first number. Here you have got a monomial by a monomial. Okay. So here we are going to divide 2 monomials. Okay. The division, the dividend and the divisor both are monomials. You are all clear with monomials, binomials, trinomials. So now monomial is and another monomial. Okay. So what are we going to do here? Simply just see how I'm going to do it. You will write down minus 18a cube divided by 6a square. First thing, okay, you solve the number part and you solve the letter part. That manner only you'll be solving it. Okay. So if you want, you can write in a different manner also, but this is okay. See, 6 1s are 6, 6 3s are 18. Yes, this idea is clear, and you know that minus 18 divided by 6 will give us minus 3. Everywhere you see the rule of integers applies. One is negative, other is positive, answer will be negative. Okay. So your answer is the number part, how much you're getting? Minus 3. Now just look at this. Exponents, now go to the exponents. Okay. Exponents having the same bases are divided. Dividends power minus divisors power, I had told you already. So that means you can just write one more step here. 3 minus 2. Always numerators power minus denominators power. So this becomes what? Minus 3 e to the power of 1. A to the power of 1, no need to be written. It's simply a. Because power 1 we don't write. It's by default we know that the power is 1. I hope the idea is clear. Okay. Now let's come to the second question. Second question, you can see also you are having 2 monomials. Okay. So I'll be arranging and writing as I have written. Minus 48. You'll be dividing with minus 60. Then you have x square, y, z, x, y square, z cube. This is the question. As usual, you will separately dividing the numbers, you know. So you know that it is divisible by 12. 12 4s are, 12 5s are. Okay, that's it. So now both are minus, answer will be plus. So you are getting the answer 4 by 5. That the number part is over now. Let us come to the letter part, the literal part. Now you see here x to the power of, what is the power of the numerator? It's 2. What is the power of the denominator? Nothing is there. What is the power? 1. No need to write it. Okay, no need to write it. So 2 minus 1. Now let us come to the same, this y. In the case of numerator, power is 1. So write 1. And in the case of denominator, the power is 2. So write 1 minus 2. Don't write 2 minus 1 since 2 is greater than 1. No, don't do that. Okay. It's always numerator's power minus denominator's power. You get a negative power here, right? Then z. Here the power is 1. Clear? So 1 minus 3. Just look at it. You have multiplied the number, you have divided the number parts separately. Okay. Now these are what the same basis, exponents, divisor's power, that is numerator's power minus denominator's power. So 2 minus 1, 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3. That's it. Now just we will subtract and write down. X to the x, 2 minus 1 will be how much? 1 only, so no need to write 1. Now y, 1 minus 2 will be minus 1. You have to write that. Minus 1. And z, 1 minus 3 will be minus 2. Now you can't keep your answer like that. You have to make your answer positive. So how can you make it positive? Remember the exponents, the laws of exponents, yes. And one of the laws says that if the power is negative, shift to the denominator, it becomes what? Positive. Yes. So what I am going to do here, just see it. 4 in the numerator, I have 4. In the denominator, I have 5. X is positive. I will keep x. Now both the y and z are negative. So what I will do, I will shift them to the denominator. Y and z. Y the power becomes 1. No need to write 1. But for z the power is what? 2. For z the power is 2. Okay? I think the idea is quite clear with everyone. Let us go to the next number. Here also I got a division. So now just see it. See, take it like this. Instead of writing, you see 3 by 7. It's a state here. 3 by 7 is divided by minus 9 by 40. Yes. So it becomes what? 3 by 7 is multiplied to 14 by 9 or not? Minus 14 by 9. Same thing only? Yes. Same thing or not? So let me write that step. Why to go for the other step? So let's directly I will write down. See, 3 by 7 is multiplied to the reciprocal of the second one. Second rational number is how much? Minus 14 by 9. Let me write the standard form for that. Clear? Now same as you are dividing, you will be dividing now. You see. A to the power of 3. Here a to the power of 1, b to the power of 1. Both are divided. Powers will be subtracted. Powers will be subtracted. So we can go for it now. A to the power of 3 minus 1. Dividends power minus divisor's power. Like the base is same. B to the power of 2 minus 1. Now 7 2s are 14. 3 3s are 9. Answer is minus 2 by 3. And what about this? It becomes what? A to the power of 2, that is a square, and simply b. b to 2 minus 1 is simply 1. So no need to write 1, we are adding a square b. Okay? So do it like this. Now, the last question for this series. See here, you have now the first 3 cases. Monomial, all were monomials. What in the second case you see? This is a trinomial divided by a monomial. Now second type of case we have entered into second type of case. Monomial division is over. That was simple, right? Now how are you going to divide this? Just see it. So by 5xy, I can just write like this. Whole divided by 5xy. Yes, first step. This is the first step. Whole divided by 5xy, right? This is what? Polynomial divided by a monomial. Okay. Now the next step, what you're going to do, just split it. Just split it means what? You see, I'll just show you one thing. Suppose you have 1 plus 3 plus 5 by 7. It can be split as 1 by 7 plus 3 by 7 plus 5 by 7 or not? Yes. From here you can get this, from here you can get this. Are you all clear? The same way we are going to split this also. Just see it. 35x cube y by 5x5 plus, in the center plus, 25x square y square by 5xy minus 10xy by 5xy. Simple. We have done just like this. Clear? Now it makes it easy to solve. Now you can see 5 7s are 35, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10. Number part already we have solved. Just see it. So here what we got 7. Now here x to the power of 3 and x to the power of 1. So 3 minus 1, right? And here y both are same. No powers. They can cancel out directly because 1 minus 1, y to the power of 1 minus 1 will be 0. Y to the power of 0 is what? 1 only, no? You have written exponents. Any variable raised to the power of 0 is equal to how much? 1. So y directly you can cancel. Now plus 5 is the answer for this. Now you can see x square. So x to the power of 2 minus 1, y to the power of 2 minus 1. Right? Now minus 2 is there. X, y cancels out directly because 1 minus 1, 0, 0, no need, right? So single x, y is there, you can directly cancel it. Okay? Now what is the ultimate answer getting here? 7x squared plus 5x y, because both are having one power. Power is 1 minus 2. As simple, just when you are getting a number like this, split it in this manner and you can easily solve it. Okay? Here comes your next questions. So here you can see in the first case, the question number 5. Also you have a trinomial multiplied by a monomial. The same manner you are going to split it. Okay? but just by writing that, but the whole divided by minus 4xy. So I'm going to split it. You can just see 18x square yz, okay, whole divided by minus 4xy. Yes, minus sign, 28x square y square z cube, whole divided by minus 4xy, okay, then plus 32 y square z square, whole divided by minus 4xy. Better to put it in that bracket because here outside you are having minus sign, so it's better to put this in bracket. Right? I have just split it like the previous number. Okay? Now we'll be solving it as we are going to solve it. You know, you are going to divide 18 by 4. So let us 2 9s are 18, 2 2s are 4. So write the standard form always. Standard form, minus 9 by 2, you know, one is plus, other one is minus, minus 9 by 2 only you will get, okay. Standard form I wrote minus 9 by 2. Now let's come to the latter part. Here in the numerator, what is that? Power 2. Here in the denominator, x. Power is 1. So x to the power of, now I'm going to write, I'll just do it orally. I think you all must have understood now how to do it. So 2 minus 1 will give me how much? 1 only. So I'll not write it. Now y will be automatically cancelled out and z will remain. Yes. So xz I have got here. Now minus. This minus sign here. Now you can see here for this part. 4 7s are 28. Right? And here one is minus, other one is plus. Answer will be how much? Minus only. Division, division, division. Remember the sign rule always. Then now x to the power of 2 and here x. So 2 minus 1 x, single x will come. 7 will come first. Then single x. Y to the power of 2 and y to the power of 1. 2 minus 1 is y to the power 1 only. So y only I will write. Yes. And z cube, no same base. Only one single z cube. So I am writing like this. Now here also the same thing. Plus, now in the bracket I will write down. 4 8s are how much? 32. So how much I got here? 8. Minus 8. One is minus, other one is plus. So on division, when one is minus, other one is plus, answer will be minus. Then now x is single. X is single, keep it like that, okay. Y square, and here y is there. Y square is there and y is there. So 2 minus 1, how much I will get? Single y, and z square is also single. X is in the denominator, write in the denominator itself. Clear? X is in the denominator. If you bring it up, you write x to the power of minus 1. Right? Now, minus 9 by 2 xz, minus to minus, plus 7xyz whole cube, plus multiply to minus, minus 8yz square by x. No like terms. So, this is your answer. Okay? So, let us solve the next question quickly. Please, you can pause the videos and see the procedure. Don't get confused. Next question. Y to the power of 4, again I am going to split it, you see. Number 6, y to the power of 4 whole divided by 3y minus 3y cube by 3y plus half y square by 3y. Okay? Simply I have done the same manner as I have split it. Okay? Over. Now here there is 1 by 3. Number part is 1 by 3. Now the power of 4, here the y is having the power 4, here y is having the power 2, power 1. So 4 minus 1, how much will I get? Y cube. Yes, over. Minus. 3 cancels out. 3 cancels out. 1 no need to be written. Okay. Here y is having power 3, here y is having power 1. 3 minus 1, how much? 2. So y square. Easy. Now plus 1 by 2. See, it is 1 by 2 divided by 3. That becomes 1 by 2 multiplied to 1 by 3 or not? Yes. So you got how much here? 1 by 6. And what is the power of 2 minus 1? Simply y. Okay? And this is your answer. There are no like terms, nothing to solve further. This is your answer. Is it clear, everyone? Let's come to the next question. Number 7. Now this is another type. This is just, you can see here you have two polynomials, right? The binomial and it's a trinomial. You have two polynomials here. So now here you'll be using a different method of division. Okay, so let's see how I'm going to do it. Now you cannot split here in this manner. What I'm going to do it, simply you have to divide as you're dividing. Just see. The dividend is a square plus 5a plus 6 divided by a plus 2. This way you are going to write it. Remember it, okay? So now you are going to divide in this manner. When you are getting a polynomial divided by a polynomial, you will follow this method, right? It's very simple, you see. Now this is your divisor and this is your dividend. What is the first term? Focus on the first term of the dividend. First thing, focus on the first term. It is a square. And what is the first term of the divisor? A. Normally, when you are dividing, how you are doing? Suppose here I have 63 and here I have 2. So I multiply 2 into 3, 6. Yes or no? The same manner you are going to do. So what should be multiplied? What should be multiplied to a to get a square? What should be multiplied to a to get a square? Obviously one more a. Yes or no? So I have to get a square from this a. I have to get a square from, please see this carefully everyone, please, okay? What should I multiply to this a? Something has to be multiplied. You are multiplying the divisor with something, no, to get the dividend. Here in this case you are multiplying 2 to 3 to get 6. So you are trying to find out when you are dividing. Normally when you have learned division, what you are doing? How to get 6? The first focus is on 6 here. How will you get 6 from 2? By multiplying 2 with 3. How will you get a square from a? By multiplying a with a. So the first quotient here, in this case the first quotient here will be what? A. We will multiply a with a. Clear? Now just see. A is here. You have taken a as the first quotient. Now this a is not only multiplied to a but also multiplied to the whole of the divisor. What is the whole of the divisor? A plus 2. Yes or no? That means here when you are multiplying a, we are writing here a is multiplied to both a as well as a is multiplied to plus 2 also at the same time. Okay? So getting here what? A square plus 2a. First a is multiplied to a. So what is the answer you are getting here? A square plus 2a you are getting. Okay? So what are you going to write here? When you write here a, so you are, after multiplying a with a plus 2, you are getting what? A square plus 2a. Okay? And you know subtraction in column you have read. Sign will change. The subtrahend sign changes. This is plus 2a will become what? Minus. And plus a square will also become minus. So a square plus a square minus a square can be cancelled out. Yes. Now what is here? 5a minus 2a. Both are like terms. 5 minus 2, 3a. After subtraction now you can bring down one more from the dividend. What is that? Plus 6. Brought it down. Clear everyone? Now you have got plus 6 here. Now just see. Now what is here in the division a? You have, what is the first term you need? 3a. So how will you get 3a from a? By multiplying a with 3, you will get 3a or not? Yes or no? How will you focus on the first term of both? First term of the dividend, first term of the division. How will you get 3a from a? By multiplying 3 to a. By multiplying 3 to a, you will get 3a. So that means this 3 is not only multiplied to a, but 3 will also be multiplied to what? Plus 2 or not? Yes, when I write here, all the signs are plus plus, so I will simply write plus 3. This plus 3 now will be multiplied to the whole of a plus 2 or not? So I will get here 3a plus 6, 3a plus 6. So when I multiply these two, I will get 3a plus 6. Now division, subtraction, plus 6 becomes minus 3, plus 3 becomes minus, so the lower one. Minuend will remain plus 3a only. Only the subtrahends, you know that, you know how to subtract. After while subtracting, the minuend side doesn't change, the subtrahend sign changes or not? Subtrahend sign becomes opposite. So now, as a whole, 3a minus 3a cancels, 6 minus 6 cancels out, 0. So what is the answer you have got? A plus 3. And if you want, you can check it out. You're asked to verify the result also sometimes in the question. Next questions will be getting verified. So how can you verify? How you are verifying it? You are always verifying divisor multiplied to quotient plus remainder. Let us check it out. Divisor multiplied to quotient. What is the divisor? A plus 2. What is the quotient? A plus 3. Multiply and check. First term I am taking a whole of a plus 3 plus 2 whole of a plus 3. So how much I got here? A into a square. A into 3, 3a plus 2a plus 6. So I am getting here how much? A square plus 5a plus 6. This shows that our division is correct because we have got the dividend. Okay. So dear students, all this needs a lot of practice for you all. You should practice it. Don't skip the videos. Please see how carefully each step is done and try to understand it. Okay. So all the best for understanding. I wish you all the best. Keep practicing, and in the next class, I hope we'll be completing some more numbers on division and simplification. Okay. Till then, take care.